Hey everyone, welcome to Hanging with Uncle. I'm Gene, and let's get started. Today's topic is kind of a collage. Okay, it's not pinpointing on one particular thing. This is more of a straw that broke the camel's back theory. Okay, and as far as I'm concerned, it is the end of MAGA. Maybe the Republican Party will make a comeback, but MAGA is gone. And I say good riddance. I believe in having more than one option, but I am also opposed to just a two-party system. And you've heard me talk on that before. So in order to keep the competition out, both Democrats and Republicans fight hard to not let anybody else in. Okay? And when I say that, I mean, if you've listened to this show before, you've heard me say that if I was running for Congress in my legislative district or congressional district, I would need about 2,500 signatures on a petition to qualify to get on the ballot. And if I was a Republican, it might be a little more, maybe about 3,000, because there's more registered Republicans in this district. But now if I wanted to run as an independent, I would have to get about 20,000 signatures. And that's a lot of work. It's discriminating anybody else trying to get a foot in the door. So that's why there's no independents running where I live in this state, because the party puts it in their platform. They refuse to let people of independent thinking and independent registered voters to vote in their primaries. Again, let's keep the people out. It's actively discriminating. So I mean, voter discrimination is going on. It's just in the low levels of government to where it's not really paid attention to. Sorry about that. I have fighter jets flying over my house, so they're in the flight pattern. It's probably going to be noisy today. But that's why it's so hard and why people don't have options. And so they're have the team mentality. Well, I want this team and I want this team, thinking there's only two. But that is the suppression of the vote that is not talked about. And I think we need to bring it to light. Okay? But when I say goodbye MAGA, let's look at everything that's gone on to make the American people turn their back on the Mango moron and Project 2025, okay? Let's look at immigration, all right? I hear cries from the right all the time, oh, they're coming for our jobs. And I've been asking this question for almost 20 years now, and I have yet to get an answer. So if you have an answer, please leave it in the comments section. And that is, what jobs do they have that you want? Please answer. Okay. When you get back to me when you have that. So, number one, immigration. People come here to this country to work for a better life, because after all, we advertise America as the greatest country. Why wouldn't you expect people to want to come here to live the dream where you could actually be successful by your own work? Of course you're going to want people are going to come here. They're going to want to come here. That's what I'm trying to say. So trying to keep people from coming in this country in isolationism has never worked well throughout history. Just Google it yourself, isolationism, and see how things like that turned out. All right. We also have to talk about ICE, because ICE is just trampling all over the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution and due process. You could be sitting in your car minding your own business, a person born in the United States, but because you're of Hispanic descent and maybe brown skin, that gives them justification to snatch you out of your car, and then you're never seen again. And that happens a lot. So violating people's unreasonable and unlawful search and seizure of person or property is being violated in the face of Americans every day, and people are tired of it. We also have the straw that broke the camel's back, and again, I'm not talking about the Epstein files, but I'm talking about the emails released by the family. Because all you have to do is subpoena Epstein's archives, his family's estate, and they will comply. So when I hear dumbasses like Todd Blanche saying how, oh, Democrats have kept this a secret from us. No, stupid. Anything that is in the Epstein estate or his library or whatever his family has, the DOJ has. You already have it, so you're lying. I'm not stupid. I know how this works. So, again, I would just love to know what you guys think. Please leave it in the comments section below. Goodbye, MAGA. And hopefully we can restore some decorum back into this country. So thank you for hanging with Uncle. And as always, be kind to one another and treat each other the way you want to be treated. I'm Gene, and until next time, bye.